Kelvin McKenzie. It's 10:45 on Love Sport, sitting in with Ed Bowsher. We were talking about the Tories turning to Instagram, looking for the magic bullet to do better among the 18 to 24-year-olds. Well, on the line now, we've got Carrie-ann Sudlow, who is a digital marketing expert. Carrie, you're going to tell us, are the Tories going... Can it help them? Can it help a party? Can it help an individual? Should I be doing it?
Hi guys, well I'm really impressed with your knowledge of Instagram. I've been listening to you, and one of you said about you don't really give a hoot kind of what someone's had for the dinner, whether they've had bangers and mash. You're interested more in your family, and I think that's what we need to remember. And the Tories are kind of good on them for trying, but are they doing it the right way? Whatever you're selling on social media, whether it's yourself or your business, you've always got to remember your values. So it's all very well good giving guidelines on how to use a platform, but we need to remember they are just platforms, and the platforms are like venues, and it's how you work the room. So if you're a person or a politician who has certain values, make sure what you put out on social media aligns with those values, because you will come unstuck in the future. I think people need to remember what they put on social media will be there for a very long time. So whatever you put up, you will be scrutinised on, and people will question years to come. So make sure that what you put on there is real and it's true. The one thing that made me laugh was the comment about 2 more boomerangs that was in the document that he put out. I'm 37. I don't use boomerangs. My team use it for our social media clients who are a younger audience. But to me, seeing someone older doing a boomerang, it's just like someone's embarrassing dad at a party. So, yeah, do it, but as long as it's in line with what you believe in.
Can I have just one question for you, Carrie-ann? What is a boomerang?
Okay, it's where you kind of use an app, and it's like a short, bouncy version of something that's in seconds. So let's say you were lifting your mug up now, and you had an app, and you took a picture of yourself lifting the mug up, and it would bounce back and forward for a few seconds. So that portrays to the audience that, oh yeah, you're cool and you know how to use these apps, but do you really use these apps in your everyday life? If you don't, then don't use them, because I think we need to give younger people more credit now. And then that's why they're doing it, isn't it, to reach more younger audience.
True.
But the younger audience knows. The younger audience knows if you've put something up for just for the sake of it or to attract more attention, they're much more interested in you as a person. I mean, I spoke about it quickly this morning with my team. I've got 2 young members of my team. Maya, she's 24. Priya, she's 18. Now, Maya is a massive Jeremy Corbyn fan. She howls every time he puts something up, but she's already fallen in love with him. He's already won a place in their hearts by what he's been putting out. He meets the young people. He goes out in Manchester. But Priya, she's on the fence. She's not yet decided on a political view. So will these people win Priya over with a boomerang or a photo of a balcony or with a big cuddly teddy? No. She wants to know how you as a politician are going to change the world that she lives in, the world that she's going to bring her children up in. So it's really about being real and not forcing something just because you've been told to do it.
Is there also, so Carrie, it's Ed Bowsher here, is there also an element where Facebook was popular with the kids, then parents came on, then the commercial interests came on, so the kids moved to Instagram, and now if the Tories are on Instagram, are the kids going to move again, because that's a sign of it becoming uncool? Commercial interests, parents, boring old men, and all the rest of it.
No, they'll just block them. They're very clever, and they will just block them. But you've picked on very much about Instagram, and Instagram has not yet turned into that ad-ridden world. It's a place, for me, for small businesses to grow and to show their story within the small business brand. So again, it's very good for people to get their personality out, but let's remember, it's not Twitter, it's not LinkedIn, it's not Facebook, it's more personal. So let's just put our personalities out there that are true and they're not made up or fabricated.
And you also mentioned your colleague Priya, I think you said her name was. She's 18. Yeah. She hasn't really made up her mind politically. Is there a danger that if the parties, the Tories or Labour, don't get it right on Instagram, she'll end up feeling patronised, basically, that, you know, all she understands is a picture of someone looking cool, whereas, of course, I'm sure she can understand some much more sophisticated political arguments. She doesn't want to be treated like an idiot, does she?
100%, and let's give the youngsters more credit for this. When I was younger, not that long ago, but it was a while ago, You know, we lived in a lot safer world. All I was interested in is when I had to come in when it was dark. It was a lot safer place. Now, for kids like Priya, they've had to face a lot more things than we did when we were younger, which has made them look at politics more and look at what the world would be like for their children. So, yeah, they're looking on Instagram at people who are going to run the world for their children, and they don't want to see any stupidity or larking about. They want to see a real person with real values and good intentions. So, yeah, put up a picture of yourself with a teddy. But if the camera wasn't there, we're doing that. I mean, Jeremy Corbyn is very well known for going out in the public with the youngsters. He's going to get away with a lot. But there's other politicians who are not connected with the younger audience outside of Instagram. So young people are going to think, come on, is this false? Is this just for the internet?
Tell me, Carrie-ann, do you believe actually the Tories are probably wasting their time doing this?
I don't think they're wasting their time. I think they're doing it wrong. I understand giving them a lesson on how to use Instagram, but let's address their values individually. If they were individuals, businesses coming to me, I wouldn't give them a document, one shoe fits all. The first question I would ask them is, what are your values and what do you stand for as an individual? Fair enough, as a party, they have an overall mantra and what they believe in, but they are individuals. So as individuals, only put out what you believe in. I noticed a lot of the comments on Jeremy Corbyn, and I love Jeremy Corbyn, he's a great guy. He took a picture of himself with a Cornish pasty, and then a lady underneath commented and said, "What's up, Jeremy? I thought you were going vegan." I don't know the extent of that story, but he didn't follow up on it. So if you're going to put something up, at least comment to your audience. Have the time to reply back to them and set the record straight. Because you guys know yourself, whatever you put online, someone will always have an opinion of it. So make sure when you put it up, can you reply to the comments? And can you defend yourself with someone scrutinising you?
Carrie-ann, thanks very much for speaking to us this morning. That was Carrie-ann Sudlow. She's a digital marketing expert. We were talking about Instagram. It's now 8 minutes to 11 here on